Hello traders, how are you? Vladimir here from Traders Academy Club. In this video, I want to talk about a very important subject, and that's the price action. And in this video, I would like to present 3 steps price action strategy. Okay. Before I do so, if you are new to this channel, welcome to our fantastic community, and I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Just follow the subscribe button below the video, and please remember to enable this notification so you know when there is a new video available for you. And also I would like to invite you to join us in our trading family, the Traders Academy Club, where you can find and enjoy all our real-time trading ideas and real-time education with all the ideas explained completely. The link to do so is below the video, in the description, or in the pinned comment in the comment section. Now, I do have one request from you and your help. If you find this video helpful, useful, educational, and you would like to see more of this, please hit the like button below the video and leave some feedback in the comment section. Your help is very much appreciated, and thank you very much in advance. Let's begin now. As I said, in this video, I would like to present our trades based on the price action, and it's basically, I think, 3 steps for simple, from my point of view, simple price action work. Okay, and I would like to explain all these steps, and to do so, I will use 2 trading ideas directly from Traders Academy Club. Now, for full transparency, I myself love to use indicators for indication. However, whatever I'll show you now here could be applied based on price reading only. And it's a very important thing to say, even though I myself love indicators, I use them as indication. I love to find divergences. I love to find convergences on certain levels, but it's not dictation. For me, indicators are basically pointing me to the right direction, and then I follow the price. And the price behavior is exactly what I want to present in this video. So I want to present 2 ideas from Traders Academy Club directly from our channel. The first one would be the pound yen, and the second one would be the pound dollar. Actually, let's go to our here. Let's go to our trading journal. Okay, so I want again to talk about 2 ideas. The first one would be the pound yen bearish idea, and the other one would be the pound dollar bearish idea right here. Okay, and I want to explain the steps on this price action reading and how you apply that in your trading. This is the original idea, the first one, the pound yen. Okay, so as you can see, I do have indicators here, but as I said, I love to see indication, but everything for me is coming for directly, the dictation for action directly from the price. As you can see, what I want to see is lows and highs come in play. So that's what I want to explain, how this idea, which delivered all the way as expected, how this idea looks like and could be used on price reading only. So what you will see here on this chart, it's price, directly price. Okay, and again, for full transparency, I myself love to see visual representation of the indicators. For me, it's great indication. If you find that confusing and not helpful, you don't need, because at the end of the day, at the end of a trading decision, the price tells us what to do, not any indicator. And it's very important to understand that. Okay, indicators could be amazing help, but they are still indicators. They indicate. Okay, so let's take a look. Why was I looking for a sell? And actually, for full coverage, pound yen was a video that was a trade I covered in one of my weekly analysis videos, which, by the way, if you didn't watch this video, right now on the right top corner, you can find this direct video and see how I was analyzing that, both buys and sells ideas. So I want to explain based on the price why. You can also find this video I was talking about in my channel. Here is the first one, the buy, and then the sell directly from Traders Academy Club, and also the buy from the video. So what do we have here? Starting from the weekly chart, very important. Okay, we have a key high. Let's go just switch the color. Okay, we have a key high, which was retested, tried to break, and failed. Very important sign. Okay. Besides that, we are likely completing here 3 waves. So at the moment that happened, and we have this spike above the high, this is a sign that the buyers are getting weaker. First sign. Then we go to the daily chart, the next in the sequence, and we can see here we have low, high, low, high, low, high. 3 lower highs, lower lows come in play. Again, very strong sign that the buyers at the moment are losing it. Now, what do I see on the 4-hour chart which made me act? So here is this is the pattern. Just go to regular line. By the way, this the tool I am drawing with directly on the charts. That's my virtual trading pen. It's one of my tools I use, and you can find this great, from my point of view, indicator and very helpful tool in my marketplace. So you can find below the video in the description and also in the pinned comment the direct link to this marketplace, and you can find the solutions I use directly there. So we have lower highs, lower lows, okay? And this is on the current ongoing momentum. But here is a very interesting fact. So as the price goes down, the way I love to check is on the previous trend, where did we get our highs? So we have here high, low, then another high, right? Low, high, low, and another high. So on the previous way up, the sellers took control here, here, and here, right? When I say sellers took control, it means basically they stopped the buyers from pushing the price up, made some sort of correction, and then continued that. So in that case, here is what happened. And now on the way down, what is the most recent low that was broken? This one. Okay. What is the previous high that was a resistance before? Right here. So once we see the price coming for a retest around this area, for me, it's an indication that this is a good place. If the sellers already resisted their ones, and then this area became a support by the buyers here, right, on the way down here, then this area, if retested and rejected, I'm not going to guess what will the market do, but if the price comes there and rejects on this area, I know that there is a good chance we should see another flip down. And that's exactly what happened. So let's put this line. One of the beautiful tools with this virtual pen is when we go to the higher time frame, you will see the same line. Okay, and here I would use other colors. And here is the trading scenario for me. So it was the daily, then a 4-hour, and then the 1 hour I can time because my swing highs and lows belong to the 4-hour. And on the 1-hour chart, here is the same situation I love to use. So I know this line is the 4-hour chart swing. Okay, and here is what happens here. On the 1-hour chart, we have series of highs and lows, right, in this uptrend. But here is what happens. Fake high and lower low. At the moment we come to retest this zone, look at that. This is the most recent high that was not retested. And this area is from the 4-hour chart. This becomes a massive zone for us. And if we see the market comes to this area, reject that, doesn't manage to go above that, this is a great sign that the chances that the sellers would be the one that step in and push the price all the way down again are higher. And in the business of trading, we don't trade guaranteed moves. We trade higher increased probabilities. This is a business of statistics and probabilities. And if we can improve our probability as we step in a trade, that's it. That's all we need. And then with a good risk reward, we would be always moving in the right direction in terms of growth and profits. So this is exactly what I do. Now, again, as I said before, I love to see indication with divergence, convergence. You don't absolutely have to do it. I mean, this strategy could be used also without indicators. And another tip here, I also love to use when the price flips. I love to take this movement, the first movement, and then the Fibonacci 50% pullback is where I am looking for my actions. Now, in terms of the important levels, again, as explained, this high becomes a very important high, as we can see, rejected several times. Okay, so that's the first one which I wanted to explain. And again, multi-time frame, so 3 steps is you start your analysis, the step number 1 on multi-time frame. Step number 2, you put the resistances when the price rallies and you want to sell, the resistances of swing highs and lows from previous trends. And then the third step is the strategy, is when the price flips, the area of the swing highs and the lows that you work with comes to be retested, the price rejected and flips. This is a third essential step here. And the next one would be the pound dollar. As I said before, we also have the pound dollar. And the same idea, also directly from Traders Academy Club. Again, I do love to see the visual part of the indicators. For me, it's great visual help. It's not necessary if it doesn't help you. Because at the end of the day, I rely on the price. And it's very important to say that so you understand all the steps as they are. Okay, for full transparency, very important you understand the full picture and not just part of it. So on the pound dollar, the idea was to sell the rallies as well. And here is what I saw on this instrument. Again, starting from the higher time frame analysis, we got 3 waves. We started to slow down, fake high here. These highs reject at the moment, as we can see. We started the flip here by taking the last highs, break it, 3, gaining momentum, lower highs, lower lows on the weekly chart. Let me just zoom in and explain it a bit better. 1, lower high, lower low, and then a massive candle. So this is the first sign that currently likely the bears, the sellers are in play and in control. Then taking a look on a daily chart, from my point of view, it's a clear representation of sellers here, nothing more than that to say. And that's why I wanted, it was right here in this area. That's why from here, I wanted to go and look for the sells. Now, as I said, I make the first step always is the multi-time frame analysis. I see the price pushing down, then sell the rallies make sense. How do I find my levels? Then here comes again the same thing exactly. So lower highs, lower lows. We gain momentum, no doubts, right? The most recent place the buyers took control was here. They tried to push up, right? And then the sellers again flip the market. So this was the last place the buyers were identified. This was a supportive area, then it's potentially to come a rejection. Now I'm looking at the previous movement. So we have here high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Now, of course, I'm not going to use this way because it's the shortest. I'm just showing you where we identify the highs and the lows. And basically doing that, we can say that we have high, a high, right, and a high. The most relevant ones currently with this low is this and these two. So I don't know to predict in advance when the price was in the bottom. I don't know to predict if the market would come back to this area and reject. But I do know that these two zones, this high and this low becomes a possible zone. And of course, this high with, this low with these highs, let's mark it with different colors here. The lows and the highs, right? Becomes basically all that becomes a massive area. So can I predict where exactly the market would make the flip, if at all? No, of course not. The market could simply, rally through these areas and change the trend. But as long as it doesn't, and as long as it rejects, for me, these areas are exactly where I want to look for actions. So as the price comes back to this area, I'm looking for possible flips, exactly as I explained before on the pound yen. So I mark the last low in the downtrend, because this is where it potentially becomes a resistance, and the last high where here on the uptrend, the first high actually, where it officially became a resistance. So this is the first area for us. And again, I don't know to predict if that's what the action would be, but if it would be rejected and on the lower time frame we get a flip, I know it's a good possibility for a trade. And that's exactly what happens here. Same story like with the pound yen before. Remember, higher highs, higher lows, fake high, right? And lower lows. What does all that mean? This is a potential flip. And I say potential because I don't have a guarantee that it will work. In that case, yes, it did work, but it doesn't mean that 100% of the times it will. And here comes the importance of your trading management. If you do that with a proper risk reward, then the trades that will work would make you profit more than the trades that you will lose. It's that simple. And that's the whole point of trading here. So as I mentioned before, I do love to take 50% Fibonacci and the high. This becomes the action zone for me. And as long as it rejects, I do expect to see further move down. So I hope I managed to explain how my trading strategy in 3 steps: the analysis and multi-time frame, the highs and lows, the swing highs and lows as key trading levels could be read, and how I look one of the strategies, because there are, of course, other strategies I love to work with, but how the price read among all these could help you to find great trades. Of course, it's not holy grail and any sort of guaranteed profit, but this is a very powerful strategy. And as I said before, I do love to see the visual indication and the help from the indicators, but it's not necessary. If indicators do not help you and they confuse you, you can read what I do from the price directly, because at the end of the day, I myself rely on price, okay, and not on indicators. So I hope, again, I managed to explain that fully. And I would like to once again to invite you to our trading family, Traders Academy Club, where you can see all these techniques applied real time with a real-time education. Every single idea is explained fully and delivered to you, as I showed you at the beginning, in our channel and our trading journal. So you can always follow and stay tuned with all the real-time trading ideas, and mainly to learn all these techniques. So again, in this video, I just want to explain the basics of the steps. You want to take it many steps further, join our trading family, see how that happens in real time, and hopefully will be helpful in your trading journey. So meanwhile, I hope you find this video helpful, educational, interesting, and I wish you all the best. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you soon with more videos. Bye for now. See you around.